Welcome back to Bougie Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
Amanda, you tried to jump in there.
I did. I was like,
you can't go out of order.
I know.
You are the best for last.
Thank you.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
It's almost the end of the year.
It's crazy.
We literally just said we have like a couple more pods till the end of the year.
I can't even take it.
Wild. What a week of TV. Holy poop.
Ugh.
I'm like exhausted.
Let's just get right into it.
Yeah. I feel like Denise Richards after watching all this TV this week. I feel like she was at the party. You guys,
don't start with me. Do not start. I know you're starting.
You know
Stop
what you
it.
did.
You know what
you
you did.
did. You know.
Denise
Watch
Richards
it. Watch the
up.
episode. Watch it.
Dude, Denise Richards.
Actually, my favorite part was Dorit being like, is it about your jacket?
She's like, stop it. Stop it. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
So
About your jacket?
you guys, honestly, it was that was so good. That was the best episode.
I was cackling. I was literally cackling.
I said it in our group chat, but like I feel like the production is still annoyed at her for like all the Bravo fucking Bravo and like ruining scenes and stuff, and so they are like doing her dirty.
It was so funny.
I think
So
she did
funny.
a lot of it herself, though.
I agree.
Yeah, I mean
with
you
Darcy.
can't make it up, but they made 20 minutes of the episode about.
Yeah.
They're doing, and she's not a cast member. Like they're doing her dirty.
You're not wrong about that.
What a week that keeps giving. It's like a Christmas gift, and I love it. Let's start out with some news. Darce, do you want to take our first piece of news since you discovered it first?
I am. We got added another citation to the Bougie Bravo Bitch bibliography with a article from Reality Tea talking about below deck head of department firings, and we got to cover the ever disgusting Luke.
Yeah, we did. We did.
That was when we like Luke. We're like, did he deserve the helmet?
Yeah,
He did,
and more. They pulled one of our photos from Instagram, which is awesome. Thank you, Reality Tea. They mentioned us a few times, and we appreciate it. Amanda sent us these disturbing photos, and I can't get them out of my brain, and they make me sick to my stomach. But Leah from Roni Leah McSweeney is on OnlyFans, and I feel like we all came to the consensus like it's grosser to us than any other person on OnlyFans, but I don't know why it's different for her other than I just find her disgusting.
I feel like a lot of the like celebrities that do OnlyFans, it's like in a bra, like scantily clad. Homegirl had her butthole just out.
Yeah, she's just gross.
Yeah, she just seems gross. I always tell you guys, there's this girl on TikTok who I know who does OnlyFans, and she bought like a $3 to $4 million house in Beverly Hills, and she's renovating like the whole thing. And I like her. I'm like, that's so cool for you. So proud of you. Leah, I just like I'm just grossed out. I'm not even mad when Larsa does OnlyFans.
I just think she's such a like hypocrite, and like everything she does is just like a conundrum to me. Like basically saying like Bravo exploited you, and you're literally exploiting your own chocolate star on OnlyFans now. Like it's disgusting.
Like just get a real job.
Butthole in the morning.
Yeah. Like you reserve your chocolate star for someone who cares about it.
It's screaming desperate. Like you're desperate for money and you don't have a real job.
She's just gross. And also, like, okay, like Larsa puts like feet pictures up. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there are people that pay her and she sends them other stuff. But this was like her like profile. Like,
yes,
you can see Leah's butthole for $4.99 in her profile. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
And we've spent so much time on it.
Curious, like the type of fan base that she has and like what type of money she's looking at with this. Because, like,
not enough to get out of that.
I don't know. You know what, though? People on OnlyFans make a ton of money.
They do.
It's wild.
Some of them. Not everybody.
Not everybody.
Some of them.
I'm sure she's making a lot of money. I bet she's making a lot of money because she has a name. So
I think this month she will.
She's so WT to me. Like, I can't. I look at her and I just think, white trash. I really do. Like, she's the epitome of it for me.
I can't tell you how confused I was when you said WT, and I'm like, what does that mean?
You didn't know what WT is?
We
Wait.
say that regularly.
Also, do you know what a chocolate star is? Because you didn't look like you knew what that was.
Is that your butthole?
It's your butthole.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, I figured that one
That
out.
was the Limp Bizkit album was the chocolate covered starfish. It's your butthole.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
Milk, lemonade, round the corner.
Around the corner.
Fudge is made.
Just made.
Okay, well.
Okay, this is gross.
Anyway,
We spent too
moving
much time
on.
on it already.
Moving on.
Okay,
Let's talk about PK.
So, a little Beverly Hills news. So after Sutton was just like, she's, throwing shade as she's been doing this whole season about everybody. He sent out, I think it was a tweet or it was an Instagram photo where he like literally shared his police report from his DUI stating that he was the only person in the car. There was no woman in the car with him.
Yeah. Okay.
Facts. Thank you. Someone else posted this thing and I think you sent it to us, Darcy. Kyle like reposted where basically someone said like to the effect of like she's like not normal or she's like out of it or out of touch or whatever because her friend died this season, but like we're not talking about it, and I guess that's like her excuse. So
And Mo wasn't like supporting her.
yeah, but she said that part wasn't true. He was supportive.
Hmm.
But whatever. Blast from the past. Eden Sassoon is being sued by a woman who claims that her dog savagely attacked her and her own dog.
It's not good. Not good.
It's not good. Eden Sassoon was a wild one too. That's when like Rinna was carrying the bag of pills around. the Eden Sassoon season. She was a wild one. Did you guys see my post with my Ariana Single AF cocktail book?
The
week?
Christmas
I
tree in the back was
did.
beautiful.
Thank you. That is one of my 3 trees. Yeah, got the book. It's cute. It's adorbs. I'll share with you guys if you want. But way to go, Ariana. That's great for her. She did not win Dancing with the Stars, so that is not great for her. And exactly who I said was going to win one, Xochitl Gomez. She was really good. She's not Charlie D'Amelio good, though. I don't think anyone was Charlie D'Amelio good. But
Charlie D'Amelio was like a real dancer, though, so I think
know.
that's like a little unfair.
I agree. I don't like when they put real dancers on it. I think it's lame. And also, I feel like Ariana was like the people's champ. Like, she wasn't bad, but she wasn't great. And like her last dance, she literally slipped on her shoes like 3 times. And they were like, this was amazing. This was great. 10s across the board. I'm like, really? Like, she literally like almost fell. No one saw that.
Interesting.
And Lisa Vanderpump was in the ballroom. And she actually talked about her new Hulu show they just finished taping.
Ooh, what's it going to be
Chateau.
about?
It's about her chateau in Paris where they live with their staff and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. But anyways, more Ariana news. She will be starring as Roxy Hart in Chicago on Broadway for an 8-week run. So she's like the 100th Bravo Lub to be Roxy Hart on Broadway.
It's just like a consolation prize.
I know. When Erica Jane's done it is like, is it really that cool? I don't know. But good for her. Other VPR news, the Kristen Jackson Britney spinoff is apparently coming out in April 2024.
I'm pretty pumped for that.
I'm jazzed.
I am too. And it sounds like the Lisa Vanderpump Hulu thing is coming out around the same time too. It's interesting that she's going to be on Hulu and Bravo.
Yeah.
Wonder how Bravo feels about that. Seems
It's
like a
all the
Kris
same
Jenner
company.
move.
It's all under NBC Universal.
Hulu is too?
Yeah, I think Disney owns
Ah.
Hulu, which owns like they're all the same. It's
Interesting.
a big conglomerate, probably a monopoly.
Interesting. Well, let's skedaddle from Beverly Hills over to Orange County, where Shannon and Tamara are on the outs. Not surprising. I think we kind of said it last week because there was rumors about it, but now it's like more official. And the other rumors about Alexis Bellino and John Jansen are like confirmed. I think it was in People.
It was in People.
Hot and heavy.
I love that they sold the story to People, and John's like, I don't want to be famous. Meanwhile, he absolutely wants to be famous.
What a liar. What a lying shit.
Didn't want to
Sorry,
be
Summer's got a little cough today,
Shannon.
guys. Oh, I'm sorry. I took your bottle away.
Whoa.
Don't take that girl's bottle away.
I know. What would you do if someone took your drink away?
I'd be pissed.
I saw today also that Vicky has not been offered a contract and is not coming back as a friend. She refuses.
Someone needs to get Vicky off of Twitter with these like stupid little clickbait stories she posts.
I only follow the fake Don Gunvalson account on Twitter because I think it's so funny.
That
It's
is the best account. He
It
is
is.
so funny.
But also because I really pictured Don Gumbelson like talking about Melissa's broke like nose and stuff like
I
that.
always forget that it's not the real Don Gumbelson.
I
I'm like, God, this
know.
motherfucker's so funny. And then I'm like, oh, it's not really Don.
I want it to be Don Gumbelson
I do too.
so
I
bad.
do too.
It makes me miss Don Gumbelson.
Same. Vicky is so mad that she broke up her marriage to him. She really is. She regrets that a lot.
I know. Little Jersey news. Apparently, the reason that Jackie and Marge are not friends is because Jackie found out that Marge actually was the one that was spreading the Evan cheating rumors. This is according to Kim D. So I don't know, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the source is accurate, but it was reported on Real Housewives Zone, and they usually report pretty accurate stuff. So
Okay.
Salt Lake City-ish news. Whitney was, I think, in the city for Watch What Happens live taping, and there was a lot of photos of her with Lindsay Hubbard. I don't know how they became friends. That is a weird pair.
Lindsay was at Watch What Happens
Yeah, she was.
when Whitney was on. Like,
And her and Justin were in the Oprah chairs.
mm-hmm.
Weird.
Best
Weird.
buds.
Yeah. I'm kind of over Lindsay Hubbard. She really was like not my cup of tea at BravoCon.
Yeah.
Team Carl.
Lindsay's
up,
always
Amanda.
been
Team Lindsay.
I feel like Team Nobody is probably better.
I can't do it. I can't be Team Carl. You guys know how I feel about him.
and his
I'm excited to
women's.
watch this season though and see if anybody's opinion changes.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Other Salt Lake news, the reunion looks came out today. Woof. They're awful.
Did you guys
Yeah.
see my comment about Heather?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Bridesmaid dress.
I'm like
Yes.
mid 2000s
Also,
bridesmaid's dress.
I
It
don't
really
know why
does.
she doesn't dress her like she has like a good body. She needs to dress it better.
She needs to dress for her shape.
Yeah, she's always wearing tents. I don't like it. Stop
I
wearing a
think-
tent.
Mary honestly looked the best.
But like not like herself at all.
No,
Yeah.
it didn't look like Mary, but I was like, oh, that woman looks
It
very
didn't look
nice.
like Mary. Meredith looked awful.
It's because she didn't have a blazer.
Monica was wearing a prom dress, literally from like Deb's 1997. And Whitney was auditioning for Dancing with the Stars.
Whitney
I don't
gives
know.
a
What was the
discount.
show we watched? What was the
Ben.
dancing show we watched?
I don't know.
No,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
one-
Dancing Queens?
Yes, that's where
Yeah.
Whitney was trying to be.
Yeah.
Crossover, please.
She was
Whitney
like,
looks
and she
the discount
posted
bin
it.
at
It was like,
Forever 21.
yeah. She looks like, she was like, it was inspired by Bermuda. I'm like, Bermuda doesn't thank you for this. They don't
Lose
want
it
to
in
be
the
your
triangle.
inspiration.
I
Lose it
didn't
in the
hate
triangle.
Lisa's look. Lisa
No,
looked
she looked good.
decent.
She looked good. The only thing is like none of them went together at
Like,
all.
well, I wonder what like the vibe was.
I didn't think Angie K looked terrible either, to be honest. She's
I
a very teeny tiny. She
Yeah.
can pull that off. It was like a little tiny red.
Yeah,
dress
like
and
yeah,
she was-
it was pink, right?
I think it was red.
Reddish.
Okay, red. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
Are we missing anyone?
No.
They were bad. They were really bad.
Wasn't impressed.
So Monica posted hers, and along with hers, she also posted her
Her
mugshot
mugshot.
from. What did you say it was from, Darcy?
She wrote out this whole thing and basically said it's a mugshot. She had a traffic violation, and then for $100, she didn't pay the fine, so they put a warrant out for her arrest, and that was her mugshot.
I don't believe that.
So
I
a
don't believe it at
traffic
all.
violation.
Yeah, trafficking, maybe not traffic. You don't
Somebody
get a
will get the
mugshot.
records. Somebody either got the records already or they'll have them on Reddit by tomorrow. So
I kind of feel like this is a case of like expunged because no one gets a mugshot for a traffic violation. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. Maybe if the traffic violation was a DUI that she like pled down to.
or she just didn't go to court, and then if you miss your court date, they do put a warrant out for your arrest.
Yeah. The mugshot though, that's like a lengthy way to go for a traffic violation. I don't know. Little Potomac news. So I feel like this has been going on for a while, but Eminem has been suing Robin and Giselle for their use of Shady in their Reasonably Shady podcast. And they are demanding he appear in court for their deposition, which I really think is just because they want to meet him. I don't think it's for
Honestly.
any other reason.
No other reason.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't have to go, like they wouldn't even be able to go to his deposition. It's just him and like their lawyers and stuff. So
Right. So I don't even understand why he needs to like be present for that. Can't he be deposed over the phone?
probably via Zoom.
I think they do
Right.
a lot of it doing like can do Zoom.
I think it's it is a little crazy that he's like suing them. He's
Shady
Eminem.
aftermath.
He's Eminem.
I agree. I also think it's wild he's suing them.
But also then I'm like, he also has the money to just keep this going until he like bankrupts them completely. So good for you, Eminem. The Southern Charm reunion is taping today, and just a little while ago, the seating chart came out and is as followed. The first chairs have been awarded to Shep and Craig. Not a huge surprise there.
Okay.
The second chairs
I'm kind
have
of
been
surprised by that. Hold on. I wonder
Really?
if they get into it. Do they get into it later on in the season?
I just think they're fan favorites at this point,
Yeah.
honestly.
I
Like,
think
I don't
that
think they have the most
Paige
to
out for
answer
cheating.
to.
I think they call Paige out for cheating.
Oh, maybe.
Hmm.
Well, someone says it. It comes up. It was in the preview.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Shep now that I think about it.
Maybe. The second chairs have been awarded to the stupid ladies of the show. Taylor and Olivia. I don't know what else to call them. That was as nice as I could be, to be honest. So
I'm proud of you.
yeah, it's really just Taylor. I don't really care that much about Olivia. I feel for her. She lost a sibling. That's sad. Taylor, fuck off. Then we have third chairs, Madison and Austin. Fourth chairs, JT and Vanita. Fifth chairs go to, what's her name? Leva.
Lev.
About it.
She hasn't even been on.
I know. Do you even go here? She doesn't even go here. Leva and Rodrigo. And then the lonely sixth chair on the left side goes to Rod.
That's a huge cast.
It is a really big cast. I feel like their seating charts don't matter. It doesn't matter as much as a housewife seating chart. Like
No.
that seating chart matters.
A housewife
do think-
seating chart is like reading tea leaves. Like there is a science to it.
Yeah. The summer house seating chart mattered this year for sure, though. That is that. I guess we'll get their reunion looks too, which will all look like a Lily Pulitzer Vineyard Vines compilation album. Anywho.
No thanks.
Southern Hospitality is premiering tonight, which by the time you guys hear this will have already premiered. Exciting.
I didn't know that, so I'll have to record it.
Oh, really? Do you check our Instagram? I posted it.
Do you
No, I
follow us?
actually had to work today. I actually had to do
follow
work
us?
at work
I posted
today.
it on Sunday. Do you follow us?
Weekends are tough. Weekends are
Follow
tough.
us on
I guess.
Instagram if you wouldn't mind.
Bougie Bravo bitches. Okay, got
I'm
it.
surprised you know the name.
If you wouldn't mind. She can't participate in our polls either. She's been blocked.
I'm so pissed. I don't know why I can't vote. I'm so angry.
You're like not the only person. Someone else messaged me that. So I think there's like an Instagram bug going around. Why don't you upgrade your apps every once in a while?
Oh, maybe I need to. Okay, I'll do that. That's a good
fixes.
idea. Thank
And
you.
follow us.
Can
And
you
follow
tell me?
us.
Can you tell me how to upgrade it later?
Oh God, Amanda. I'll send
It's
you
your-
a wiki article.
It's your little
about
app
it.
store. Your little app store icon.
Just ask your kids.
You know the thing that's got it's like the app store and it probably has about the number like 75 with a little red at the top of it because you haven't upgraded your apps.
You guys, I just upgraded my phone where I can edit text messages. Okay, so chill.
Oh, God,
I can't.
Amanda.
I thought it was funny that you edited one today. I'm like, usually she just says Dorito instead of Doree, and that's fine. Shopping list versus Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. All right, Kim and Croy Corner. Take it away, Amanda. They've been really out this week.
Okay. Let's see. Here we go again. They are clickbaiting themselves a picture. Kim is selling Croy's shoes via Venmo on Instagram.
Oh my God.
Their friends are embarrassed by their behavior. I mean, I would be embarrassed if you guys were acting like this too, so I get it. And the big news of the week is that Croy is now being sued by his own attorneys because he can't pay the bills. So it's only a matter of time before the divorce is called off because they can't afford their lawyers. So I think they're
so
stuck with
bad.
each other.
How broke do
Oh.
you have to be? I mean, really, like, you can not get divorced and, like, just, like, go on and live your separate lives. People do it every day. Divorces are expensive. But
How long
they
Exactly.
don't
I
seem to be
until
agree.
doing
they
that.
file for bankruptcy?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
I
doing
mean,
weird
what's
shit,
it's
like
gonna
going out for hibachi.
Yeah. Like, hello. And Croy, get a fucking job. Honestly, get a job. Because right now you're just not. Why don't you have a job? What is
You're
your
like,
reason for not
you're
having
not
a
even
job?
memorable in the NFL and you haven't been in the NFL
Yeah.
in years and you weren't even in it that long.
So you have a degree, so let's put it to use because you went to college, okay? So let's fucking figure it out. Get a job. You have 4 kids to support. Actually 6 because you adopted the older 2 who luckily can pay for their own way. But get a job. Get a fucking job. You have 4 kids, you fucking loser. Thank you.
From their OnlyFans
I
account.
ever need motivation and like someone to just like really like kick my ass, Amanda, I'm gonna ask you to just
I just get
Do
so
that.
mad because they're putting their children in such a terrible position. Like, you have to take
Yeah.
care of your kids. Do not have fucking kids if you do not want to take care of them. That is like my biggest pet peeve in life, okay?
Amen.
reach.
Yeah, so get a job, basically. That's all I have to say.
A la Kim Kardashian.
And
Get a job.
actually, I
Get
wonder,
your ass
and
up.
somebody was just saying 2 seconds ago about their OnlyFans in the middle of my thing. Like, I was thinking in the shower last night, I wonder how long it is before Kim and Croy start their own OnlyFans.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good
I feel like they would make a
question.
ton of money because they're both like relatively good looking people. So,
And they're
Yeah.
train wrecks.
And they paid a lot for those bots.
yeah. Yeah.
So
Somebody
well, for
posted a
Kim's
picture
anyway.
of Kim and they're like, she looks tired and thin. And I'm like,
I saw that.
I'm tired. I'm not thin though.
I know. None of us are going to be thin because Ozempic's going to go off
I
the
know.
market.
Oh, can we talk about that? Ozempic.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What's her name? Has an impacted bowel from
Yeah,
it.
from
Fessler.
Ozempic.
Fessler.
Fessler.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
told you
We
guys.
didn't talk about this because I hate them, but they have 2 Jersey Jays as their new pod being
Oh,
produced
yeah.
by 2 T's and a
Stupid.
twat.
I'm like cheater brand, and then I'm like just a boring brand because you just like literally took
Yeah.
whatever it was.
No offense, like who wants to listen to Jackie and Jen Fessler?
Not me.
That's weird.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. No, ma'am. Yeah, Ozempic. Everyone's like, people are dying left and right. All these like TikTok OnlyFans people are dying.
Really?
Yeah,
What's a TikTok only fan?
TikTok and OnlyFans.
Oh, okay. I was confused.
It's a new app. Check your app store and then follow us at Bougie Bravo Bitches.
If you update your TikTok, you'll also get OnlyFans. So
Oh.
it's a
I've never
doofer.
actually logged on to like OnlyFans. Has anyone? I want to know.
No.
Like, what does it look like?
I
I'm
don't
afraid to
know.
even like pull it up. I'm afraid. Darcy, can you do some research on us at the library tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll definitely do that at work.
I bet they don't have that site blocked. Research purposes.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. All right. There's a lot of shows, so let's get
into it, bitches.
Last week, Southern Charm. Everyone went on the get to know Paige trip that Paige doesn't go on. So funny.
She's
It was
like,
just
yeah,
on brand for Craig.
I can't
know.
make it. I can't make it. I'm
Like, plans a trip around his girlfriend and then invites her and then realizes she can't go. But anyways, they all go to Jamaica. And fun fact I shared with you guys, I actually stayed at the Iberostar Grand and it is really nice. And I stayed with my cousin there and we had a butler and it was great. And I did share something else with you guys that I don't think I should share here, but the staff is really, really supportive and they provide great
friendly.
service. And that is what I learned. Actually, all Iberostars are like that because I also had a really supportive staff at the Iberostar Dominican Republic before. I actually got a butler fired there one time.
blushing.
Not intentionally, but he took me to the presidential suite and he wasn't allowed to do that.
Oh, well.
Anyways, more about Bravo and not me. Everyone goes to Jamaica. Yay. I don't know. It looks like it's going to be interesting. Like they all said at that dinner it was really awkward and uncomfortable, I thought. It was like weird.
It was.
Like, are you guys any of you friends actually?
I feel like none of them are friends,
No.
and I actually laugh because when Madison and Austin were talking, not only was Olivia like seething with jealousy, so was Tyler, and I'm like, what is
know.
this? Like, what is this
I know.
Austin
Which
appeal?
one
They
of
were
them said something like, I would, if I were married, I wouldn't want like my wife talking to her.
I'm pretty
ex or
sure it was
something.
Taylor. I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure it was
so
Taylor.
weird.
So weird. She's
Why
so
do you-
jealous. She's so in
She
love.
she thinks that Jesus wants you to send new photos. So there is zero stock in anything that
The
comes
stuff
out of her
that
mouth.
comes out of her mouth is just like wild. I just want her to stop talking and get off my screen.
Yeah.
Amen.
I don't think that anybody likes anybody on this cast. Like poor Vanita, I don't think she has one single friend besides
I know.
Madison.
And actually, I like her.
I do too.
Mhm.
I just feel like she just does not. This is not
She
the
doesn't-
cast for her.
yeah.
Let's put her on a different show.
Yeah.
Them roasting how old
Shep
is.
was hilarious. That was so funny. Vanita's like, oh my God, 22 years ago, I'm only 29.
When Whitney walked into his room, he goes, "This is not a presidential suite." I'm like, "This is me." That's exactly
A
what I would say.
bougie bitch. I got it. My favorite part was Craig gossiping with the bartender at the airport. He's like, "So this one and this one used to date, but then he hooked up with her."
No, I loved when
Amazing.
both Craig and Madison were doing their housewives tryouts, and like Craig was like stirring the pot and like with Olivia, and then Madison was over there talking to Austin, and they were literally like doing their housewives tryouts. It was hysterical.
Loved it.
It was hysterical. I didn't understand why Austin is now claiming that he like loves Olivia. That was weird.
I don't get it because, and then in the next sentence, he's like, and I just need to make sure to be kept in the friend zone. So I don't know.
He's
Fuck you,
just-
Austin. That's all I
he's
have to say.
Bitch.
I can't wait for tonight though.
More therapy, Austin. You need more therapy. It's not working. More therapy, please. Yeah, tonight should be good though. Excited for that. Moving over to Potomac. I love Potomac.
Mm.
Just love it. Mia and Gordon go to fake therapy for the cameras. This is my first note. Why are they going to therapy? Why are we watching it? They don't even like each other. He married her because she was good looking probably at one point in time. And she married him because he had money. And now he doesn't. The
I
end.
was like-
Cut your losses. She don't look good and he don't have money. Move on.
She's growing on me.
Oh, I like her as a housewife.
Like
It's
she's
like-
just a fucking space cadet.
But like there is like nothing she says is real. There is zero truth to anything that comes out of her mouth. We don't know
And
anything about her. Let's be honest.
I'm okay with that. Because all of these housewives are filled with shit. None of it's real.
What I think is funny is no one like comes after her about it at all. Like no one believes anything she's saying, but no one like stops it from happening. It's very interesting. The confessional where the producers asked Wendy if she knew about Eddie unfriending Ike, and like she obviously knew and like couldn't, and was just like, I didn't know everyone I went to college with. Like that's not what they asked, bitch.
And that was not the question.
They go on a trip to Austin. I don't know why.
I
they
mean,
pick
I
these
feel
weird
so
places.
bad for them because, like you said, they go to weird places, and Austin is their hotel is under construction just all around them.
I know.
It's like it's a lot. I feel bad. They get shitty trips.
It's really weird. I mean, even like the basketball wives of Los Angeles can go to like the Ondas in Arizona. Like, could you stay at an Ondas, please? Like, stay somewhere nice. It's weird. It's so weird.
Austin's weird. So
Austin is weird.
My
Are your
dogs are
dogs,
running like 1,000
wilding
miles an
out?
hour. I'm like, what's going on? The headphones make it hard to hear what's happening. No, my one dog is sitting here like terrified like this in the door while the other one's losing his mind. Okay, did anyone understand Karen's comparison of Robin to a pie? Does anyone?
No, absolutely not.
And why was it in a freezer? Like, who would put a pie in a
I'm
freezer?
gonna maybe she's like putting her on pause. She's freezing
On
a pie.
ice.
Yeah,
Maybe
on
you should
ice.
say on ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she
really
doubled
gets
down
those
on the
things,
freezer
like,
though on
confused.
Watch What Happens. Like she really doubled down on her pie.
Like if you
Yeah.
make a pie before you bake it, you can freeze it and then bake it later. Just so you know.
Really?
My
I
mom
do a lot of
does.
pie
No,
baking.
no, my mom does. And she used to make
Oh.
like batches and batches of apple pies because they're like our favorite thing. And then she'd
Oh.
freeze them and then we'd like be able to have them occasionally. Thank you.
The occasional
Thank
apple
you.
pie. Okay, why do we have to try to force Giselle and Candace to talk so they can talk about the same thing they've been talking about for 2 seasons? I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Giselle, yes, she does not care whether Candace is there or not, and she's gonna continue to pretend that it's just air. There's nothing there. Let her do that. Like, leave it alone.
Don't force it.
It is weird. It's so weird. And Candace is still clearly bothered. Stay bothered, Candace. Okay, let's talk about the end. Nneka with the receipts. It was good. Wendy reading the messages about how, and like trying to say that her mom is like not an evil woman, and then it's like brimstone and fire and Holy Ghost water, or whatever the fuck she was saying.
Amen.
It was so weird. And I felt bad for Mia. It was like crater face Mia, ugly on the inside and the outside. Whose mother would say something like that?
Not somebody who claims to be spiritually spiritual.
Yeah, and have you seen Susan? Susan, you shouldn't be throwing stones when you live in a glass house because you're large and in charge.
Is her name Susan?
Her name is Susan.
Spiritually spiritual Susan.
Spiritually spiritual.
I'll never get over that.
No. Mm-mm. Yeah, I think it was, there's no way that Wendy gets away with this. None. She literally is like, and also more receipts were posted about a conversation she was having with, it's not Nneka's sister-in-law, it's her cousin-in-law, right? It's Ike's cousin.
Yeah.
Lebe. That's what it is, Lebe. Basically Wendy asks her like who her plastic surgeon was so she can go get her butt, she can get a BBL and like all this stuff. Like they're actual friends. Like stop pretending you don't know her.
Well, then like Wendy had Twitter fingers on Sunday night and was like trying to post all this stuff, and everyone's like, that doesn't prove what you think it does. Like this does not help you.
Not helping your case.
Yikes.
Good. I love a Wendy takedown. Expose that bitch.
Ooh.
What did I call? I texted you guys. I called it Professor with W's instead of R's. Sorry, Professor Wendy. It's not going to happen this season. It's not. I like Nneka. Bring it on. Because she's like not even, she's not coming too hard. She's coming, like, you know, like a first season housewife can come super aggressively and like come for the takedown. She's like not doing that.
What?
Anyone really? Name them.
I've just been yelling that at my husband randomly. Like he'll say something and I just start going off on name them.
Same.
God.
Same.
Our neighbors got to think that we're fucking nuts.
Well, I love Potomac. I'm here for the Wendy takedown. And also, like, I think there's room for all Nigerian women on the cast, but if we have to pick one, bye, Wendy. Bye. Moving over to Married to Mad.
Oh my God.
Phaedra is doing the most.
She's bringing the housewives antics.
I'm really obsessed with her. Obsessed with Phaedra.
It is like a different season with her. Like they don't do stuff like this. They do a lot of like parties and stuff like that and get-togethers, and they go on medical missions, but like hosting a fake resurrection.
I mean, let's be honest.
Risen.
Most people don't do fake resurrections on any of the shows.
And a baseline. Yeah. I've never been to one.
Although Shannon did pretend to be dead.
Here lies Shannon Bedore.
Oh, that was so good.
The only thing more dead than that was her marriage to David Bedore.
I know.
Archie has no comment at this time.
Oh, Archie.
Oh my God. Anyway, so Phaedra goes around with her butler, Benji, which I guess he's going to be a staple this season. Benji the butler. And he goes door to door, giving everyone, the funeral home fans, as they're...
Gotta open up the briefcase.
Oh my God. So they invite everyone. They did not invite Sweet Tea, but obviously someone was going to invite her because they invited freaking Quad to her bachelorette party.
It's so messy.
I didn't, so like the resurrection itself didn't do it for me. I'm like, Quad got out just to like say hi, I'm here. Like she really owes people an apology. And like an explanation. She didn't really give one.
I don't think she's gonna.
No, and she really owes Toya one. And I don't think Toya's gonna get it. She said a lot of shit about Toya. Not only Toya, she actually owes Toya's husband an apology. She was like, she tweeted some real nasty shit about him being like a bitch and like needing to wear a skirt. And he goes, well, if you're going to buy me a skirt, make sure it's expensive. At the reunion.
I love him. I think of the husbands, he's my favorite.
Oh, I like Cecil. Simone's husband. Cecil's my fave. For sure.
His Air Force Woodies last week.
I know. I love him. Okay, seriously, I think Heavenly has met her match with T. I actually think so. I think T is just down low and country enough to like match Heavenly's energy. But when she said, "Don't make me whoop you like your mama shoulda," I almost fucking died. I like fell out of my chair. It was so
I'm going to
funny.
start saying that all the time now. That's going to
I
be my
know.
new saying.
Yep.
I'm going to
Don't
say it
make
to my
me-
husband regularly.
Don't make me whoop you like your mama shoulda. You have 3 kids. Say it to one of them.
No, because I'm their mom.
Exactly.
That's what makes it funny.
I'm going to say, don't make me whoop you like my mama shoulda to me.
Yeah. Don't make me whoop you like I shoulda.
No, don't make me whoop you like my mom did to me.
Summer thinks it's funny. Look at her face. She's so happy.
Little happy baby.
Happy summer baby. Oh, happy summer baby.
She's so
All right. Below Deck, Mediterranean. I wanted to end. Kinda.
Yeah, we can just okay. Below Deck, what happened? The new
New
girl
girl.
can't hold her
Oh.
booze.
Wait, I do want to say this about Lily,
Okay.
though. The woman that went out did not look like the fucking demon child that they showed in that bed after she was puking. Like, they did not look like the same person. I'm like, where'd your face go? She looked like an alien version of herself. It was weird. It was real weird.
I mean,
Oh,
tequila
not
will do that to you.
yeah. Chef versus Kyle. I
Yeah.
feel like Kyle is just like soldering his own grave.
Yeah, Kyle just needs to like let it go. Also, when they're in, when the producers show them like not talking and it's like the silent, it's so funny to me. Like,
Well, how about when Kyle is talking about Chef while he's sitting next to Lily and he's talking to Lily about it? Like he's not right there.
I don't like Kyle.
The whole cast doesn't mesh well. They're like, you know how usually like the Below Deck cast gets super close and like they become like besties for the resties? Like this is not happening with this cast at all. I bet none of them speak again. Actually, more of them speak to Natalia now.
Which
Like
is kinda
Toomey and
funny.
Natalia are really close. Kyle posted some posts about him and Natalia being good. Natalia did not post it and she did not like it and she did not second that post. So
okay.
I think that was fake. But anyway, Luca texts Natalia and says that he misses her, which is interesting because he is hooking up with Jess. So that must have gotten stale already. But yeah, and basically, like we're at the point that comes every season where they all start to suck at their jobs and like can't keep it together, and Sandy gets pissed off.
Oh,
That's where
Sandy's
we are.
mad, big mad.
Yeah,
So
Sandy
what
was
are-
more fun on Winter House this week than she was on Below Deck. Honestly,
What are your thoughts on eating eggs outside?
I don't even understand that. They taste different.
I believe I've eaten eggs outside, and I believe that they taste the same. So
I
taste
only
fine.
eat eggs a la France, but when I eat them, I will eat them in or outdoors.
I'm like,
I will eat them in a car. I will eat them at a
I
bar.
was just gonna say, I will Dr. Seuss some eggs. I will eat them anywhere.
Ugh.
Sam, I am.
Yeah, they don't even have good charter guests this season. I guess that's really what's ruining it. What's also ruining it for me, it's like, you're in Italy. Why is this boring? Italy's the greatest place on earth. Don't make this boring. And that is all. I'm ready for the new Below Deck without Captain Lee. That makes me sad. I don't know if I like Captain Carey, actually. On Adventure, he was actually the only person that I liked from Below Deck Adventure. Did you guys watch that?
no,
Oh, really?
no.
Well, you didn't miss much. But the like Chief Stew Faye, she would like make the girls wear lipstick. It was like she was like stuck in the 80s.
Ooh.
Like she was like an 80s flight attendant. She was interesting. And the chef and her didn't get along and they like fought and the chef almost got fired over it.
Oy.
Yeah, and a couple of guys got fired for like sexual harassment with the other, I think just one actually. He got fired pretty early on. It was the whole premise of it was that like they go on these adventures. Like that's like when they dock or when they have a charter guest, like they do an off the boat day and they do an
Oh, that's
adventure.
cool.
Yeah, like rock climbing and shit like that. Anyways, Heather Gay was the guest with
Oh,
not
I
Angie
did
Gay,
see. Okay.
Angie Harrington.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris
need more,
Harrington.
like, Bravo Lebs on Below Deck.
Yeah, Cynthia's
I
been
need
on
that.
it. Cynthia was on regular Below Deck, I believe, with Claudia
Mhm.
Jordan, and I think
It's
her
not like
sister.
Throw the cast of like Summer House on there. Let's see what happens.
They're
Give
not
me,
rich
like-
enough. No.
No, they're not.
But I'm just saying, like,
Even
Give me
Kyle
something.
admitted it to Sandy. Kyle's like, I hope I sell my company one day and then I can afford
He
to
did
charter
say
a
that.
yacht.
He did say that. He did.
which is what made me think of it. I was like, I would love to see this.
Yeah, you know what would make it better is if there were more people that we actually knew who they were.
Yeah.
There's one girl, I never knew who she was until finally I saw her, I guess, on Watch What Happens Live. Apparently she was like a, I don't even know, sports commentator or something. She's been on it like 3 times. I didn't know who she was. I just thought she was a returning guest. But she's actually been on Watch What Happens Live multiple times.
I know who you're talking about, and I forget her name, but I do know who you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah, we talked about it on here before.
Okay.
Anywho,
Let's go
talk
to
about Salt Lake
Bermuda.
City. I know, let's go to
Yay.
Bermuda and talk about Salt Lake
It's
City.
so funny. I die.
Okay, we start out where Meredith is like on the Xanny bars and booze a little too hard.
Oh, yeah.
A little too hard.
Yo.
She was not sick. She was
Fucked up.
dying.
Do you think it's fair that she didn't get a room with a bathtub because she was so fucked up? Like, do you think she should have gotten a room, or is it like fair that she didn't?
I mean, to be fair, Angie did try to say you should get a room, like she wants a room with a bathtub, but like she couldn't advocate for herself. And honestly, like you knew they weren't going to give her one so that this fucking bathtub thing can go on and on and on. And it's like her fucking shtick. I'm not into it. Goodbye. Like,
okay. I get
also
you.
like a vacation bathtub. Oh, there's no way on earth someone could sanitize that well enough for me to want to sit in it. No, ma'am. I don't even want to sit in my own filth in my own bathtub.
Yeah, I'm not a big bath person. So
I enjoy a good bath.
Okay.
But
I
a
will
bath
only-
is for relaxation. It is not for like cleaning
Okay.
yourself.
I
Like you
have
shower
to
I-
after your bath.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, I shower before my bath too. Like I
Oh,
shower,
okay.
I rinse and clean, and then
Mhm.
I will turn the shower on and like sit in the tub part. And when I feel like I'm ready, then I can like turn the bath part on. And then after, you got to do your hair and stuff out of the bath.
Yeah.
I only take a bath when I'm sick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a bathtub. I have a larger than life Scarface jacuzzi tub. So
Love that for you.
I've never utilized that in this home. So if I don't
bet
feel good, I
Meredith
sit
would
on the
love
shower
it.
floor.
Oh, yeah.
It's huge. It works. They had to test it for a home inspection. Actually, I have watched Fillmore in it before too. My dog.
Oh.
Yeah, it's humongous. I don't like it's. I need a real bathtub. I want a wet room. Do you guys know what that is?
No.
Like
It's
the
like
whole
a
room.
like a shower room. Yeah, it's like basically like the room has a bathtub in it and also a shower, and it's all tiled,
Okay.
like floor to ceiling. That's for our HGTV podcast. Anyways, I'm sick of the
Anyways.
bathtub fights. Do you guys think Whitney's making Lisa a better person?
No.
Because that was an
No,
interesting.
but I love that Lisa was
Even
like,
those are her
absolutely not.
fill-ins.
Absolutely not. She's not making me a better person. Like Lisa was like adamant. She's who
only
she
my
is.
only my husband and Jesus and my kids make me a better person.
I love
It's
that.
such an arrogant like stance and like idea to have of yourself. Like I'm
Yeah.
making
Yeah.
you a better. Who the fuck are you in this world?
Mhm,
And
mhm.
I have to say, even though like Heather can stir shit, Whitney's a way bigger shit stir, and I don't think really Heather was like doing anything.
Oh no, Heather was
wrong.
absolutely stirring the pot, and I'm okay
I
with
don't
it.
think
She was
so.
she knew Lisa was going to be pissed. She sat there and said, "Oh, she said she's making you a better person." You think Lisa's just going to be like, "Oh yeah, definitely. Me hanging out with Whitney is
Well,
making me fabulous." Like
She
no,
did it
chance.
really slyly because I didn't.
She
feel
did
that
do
way.
it slyly, but she did it. She knew
She
exactly
pulled the
what
wool
she's
right
doing.
over my little eyes. So we go out to dinner, and of course we have to fight over the bathtub on the way there, which then somehow turns into an. And I feel like Angie's like, I'm not getting enough screen time, so I better start fighting about my family again. Like,
Mhm.
stop, Angie, just stop. Please get screen time for something else. I mean, she probably has the most expensive wardrobe of anyone there. Like, let's talk about that.
Or the like gems on her forehead. And the
That was to cover her
sunglasses.
pimple.
Yeah.
That was to cover her.
I
pimple.
can't.
Someone made a
Fucking-
meme that was like the real sunglasses, the
She
real
always
sunglasses.
has
of
like
housewives.
crazy
They're
sunglasses.
so
I
tacky.
know. They're bad.
It's like her
They're
shtick.
expensive too. That's
Yeah.
the worst part. Like someone actually made those for a lot of money and sold them.
Money can't buy you class.
Even Louis Vuitton
Even
makes
Louis Vuitton
mistakes.
makes mistakes, darling.
Get out of my head.
With your Herman Munster shoes.
I say that probably once a week. Like I'm just like looking at things and I'm like, even
Classic
Louis Vuitton
Roni
makes
really
mistakes.
is where it's at. Classic
Mhm.
Roni was
She came
everything.
down the stairs. What did she say? I forget. Okay, anyway, moving
What?
on.
Like
When she comes
buffalo.
down, yeah, she's like, she came down like a herd of buffalo or something. Like Luann's saying that, and her Herman Munster shoes. She's like, even these are Louis Vuitton.
Even Louis Vuitton makes
Vuitton
mistakes.
mistakes.
Okay.
Oh my god! All right, so they
Can
get
I
in a
say?
fight,
Go
a fight
ahead.
at dinner. Go ahead.
My
Yeah.
favorite part was when they were just sitting there, and Whitney's just like, you know what? Shut the fuck up, Heather. Like so aggressively. I'm like, damn, Whitney.
It was
I was
too
there
much.
for it. I liked it.
It was too much.
I was like,
It
whoa.
makes sense. I'm not a Whitney stan. Like I'm really not. I told you guys I'm a Justin stan. Team Justin.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate Whitney. I don't really dislike anyone on this cast. I'll be honest with you. I don't have like someone I dislike immensely.
Yeah.
Like New Jersey, I dislike most of them.
I don't love Monica.
I think
She
she's
doesn't bother me.
I think she's bringing it, you know? I'm not mad at her.
You know how I feel about her. I don't want a poor housewife. I just don't.
When they keep showing
You
her
and
house
Jeff
and she's
Lewis.
like
Yeah.
you can
I
fit
don't
100 of
believe
my
it.
houses in this mansion, and then the production put 100 houses. So
Maybe I am
embarrassing.
like Jeff Lewis because I don't want a boring housewife like Crystal and I don't want a poor housewife like Monica.
Yes.
So I'm Team Jeff Lewis. Anywho, okay, so Meredith is definitely going to get called out next week by Lisa of all people, but like she really is getting Monica to do her dirty work.
It's
as
so
far as
funny.
but like the Greek mafia, like we're really going to make this a big thing. Like who would believe that? And even if it were true, Angie's not going to tell you.
And then Angie's like, the Casanova family or whatever her last name is. I don't know. She's like, they are not part of the mafia. I'm like, damn. She really is like,
cares?
she's so
Honestly,
she
I
probably
would-
is part of the mafia. I would say she probably is.
I'm not going to talk about my family history here, but like, let me just say that if one of you were accusing me of that, I'd be like, okay, you can think that. Because I want you to fucking think that.
Yeah.
Like, who gives
Be
a
like,
crap?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that vibe actually.
My
I like
family
that.
was in sanitation. Thank you. To be continued. More Bermuda next week. But I just hope that this stupid phone call Heather gets is not about Angie K's Greek mafia. Like, if that's what it's about, I'm going to
No, it's gotta be
So-
gotta be about the lawsuit. That's what I think.
Insight I
so.
was reading on Reddit. Somebody
Okay.
posted that they have a friend who works at Bravo. They had dinner and she was able to get some deets.
Okay.
And
That
basically
person's fired.
said well, they kept them like very, very like
Yeah.
vague.
Yeah.
But they
fired.
said the phone, whatever the phone call is, it's being kept under wraps because like people who work at Bravo don't even know what it is.
I just hate when they
It's
hype
the lawsuit.
something.
It
But they
has
have
to be the
either going to
lawsuit.
be something big or it's going to be a big nothing burger.
Yeah.
I hope they wouldn't do that with Salt Lake because Salt Lake is always a good time.
No, it's the lawsuit.
Well, after your
Guaranteed.
stupid black eye fiasco, like
Yeah.
Oh, and I
Yes.
guess we
Give
find out
us
what the
something.
black eye is. I guess we find out how she
Ooh.
got the black eye this season.
We'll see. Let's move over to Winter's house. And
Yawn.
Amanda's favorite Captain
losing
Sandy
me.
comes to town.
You know, yeah. I'm yawning because it was so boring.
because her
She
name's
didn't bother
Sandy
me.
Yawn.
There you go. Good one, Darcy. Good one.
Thank
Bada
you.
bing.
Leah was nice. Leah can come back to
Yeah,
town.
I mean, Sandy didn't bother me. You know what?
She wasn't there long enough.
Danielle is so fucking annoying to me. I am sorry, you guys.
she's unhinged.
Don't be sorry. She's fucking nuts.
How much booger sugar did she do? I actually posted that on Reddit and I got like over 30 likes. So
She's unhinged. And I feel like obviously she's gonna look back and she's been like, I guess I wasn't as over Robert. as
no, I
thought
heard
was.
I heard she doubled down at the reunion. She doubled
Oh,
down on her
God.
behavior.
That's not
Oh,
surprising
God.
at all.
Wait, did they
Exactly
actually
not.
film it yet?
Yes, they did film the reunion.
Oh,
Yes.
I knew they were having one. I didn't know they
Yeah.
actually filmed it.
Yeah, and I heard she
is
doubled down.
unhinged.
She really is.
Don't
I
fuck
want-
with Brian Benny. Like, leave that poor
I
little
know.
No,
angel
not
alone.
Brian.
God.
Fuck with Brian Benny. Don't fuck with Dharma Benny. That's what I have to say. Leave Dharma Benny out of this. That's all. I
Alex, you made a big mistake. That's all I gotta say.
And he knows
She's
it,
acting.
too.
You guys said this. She's acting exactly how she did to Alex as she did with like Lindsay and
Oh, yeah.
Because she's fucking nuts.
yeah. She's a stage 5 clinger, and I'm embarrassed for her. And she should be
Maybe she
embarrassed.
needs to go back to like just a little part-timer.
Yeah, I agree. I've been saying that. Thank you.
I think she would have done better if she just came in and out like Jason. I forgot Jason was
Yeah.
even there, and then he left. Bye, Jason.
I would think she would do better if she just laid off the freaking bumps.
All I know is that if I was trying to launch a business, I would not be presenting myself acting like that on a national platform.
You're not wrong.
Also, like her saying, like, you can't go to bed without me kissing you goodnight. She's like, give me a kiss. Like, you're a stage 5 clinger, and I'm embarrassed for you also. And every time, like, how about when she pulled Jordan aside and was like talking to Jordan? How
what the fuck?
I think your vibe's off because a man's not into
Right.
you. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
How about in the midst of her fight with Brian Benny where she says, do you think Alex likes me?
Yeah.
She's a lunatic. I'm sorry, she's crazy. She's crazy. There's something mentally wrong with her.
And she's not fun crazy.
Exactly. That's
None
what I
of this
said.
is
She's
fun.
no, it's not fun. It's obnoxious.
No.
You know what? It's obnoxious.
Did you guys think we were going to find out that there's going to be a lover baby?
No, I didn't.
They were
I knew
really
she-
hyping that up.
Yeah, I mean, we all knew she wasn't pregnant.
Well, we saw her at BravoCon, and she wasn't pregnant.
Mhm.
Who knows? She's so skinny. She could have been 8 months pregnant. I wouldn't have honestly.
She needs to gain some weight if she wants to get pregnant.
Probably. Anywho, okay, let's just talk about Beverly Hills.
The grand
I-
finale.
Oh, it's so
it
good.
was so good. Well, we still have to talk about Miami too, but anyways.
Well.
It was so good. 20 minutes of Denise Richards. Just okay. Please go to our Instagram at Bougie Bravo Bitches. I spent a tireless amount of time today not working and making this compilation reel of all of like the things she was saying and the faces she was making. It's 1 minute and 2 seconds long, and it ends with her saying, "Thank you, you're welcome."
You're welcome.
Thank you. You're welcome. I do that regularly, so I loved it.
But I feel like she didn't mean it, like to make like Erica say you're welcome.
Yeah, I think she just like
she
meant
thought someone
it.
else said
Yeah.
thank you.
It was
so bad.
sad.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Like entertaining,
No, I
but
think-
also like, ooh.
She showed up to the next event and she was like fine for
She
the
looked
most part.
amazing.
So
Yeah.
I think she probably was really nervous to go back in with all these bitches, and she probably just got a little loose.
What happened to her voice?
She was
It's
probably
like-
sick.
Well, she said, I have a really bad cold, guys.
Yeah, so-
We're like, why are you here?
Denise
Do you
Richards
guys
is
think
fucked
that?
up.
Do you guys think that Kyle is begging for someone to say that Mo cheated?
Oh,
I think
so
she's
like the
just
heat's off
begging for
her?
Yeah.
attention.
Because she knows what's coming
Because
down
she
the pipe.
keeps going. Like, what? Do you know something? If you know something, tell me. If you know something, tell me. No, she didn't say it like that, but she should have.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what you just reminded me of when you were saying that? When JWoww goes, you can
Yeah,
stay and get your
that's
ass beat.
why
You
I
can stay and
said
get your
it.
ass beat. You can stay and get your ass beat.
I love the crossover.
It sounded just like
no, but I'm saying like she keeps going. Like, if you know something, tell me. Like, what do you
I
know?
know.
What do you know? Do you know something? And nobody is saying anything. I love that actually no one's saying anything when they could be like, well, have you seen the rumors on the internet? Are these true?
Are they? Yeah.
I just think the thing is like, obviously we're all going to find out that they separate, and then like she's going to look like an asshole. She'll be an asshole at their reunion.
I hope
Just
so.
like Leah's OnlyFans.
You know what? Kyle's such a fucking hypocrite. She really makes me angry.
I've never liked Kyle. I think
Mm.
she's a fucking trifling troublemaker who plays victim all the time.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
somebody else was like, okay, lost 1 million pounds, stopped drinking, started hanging out with someone half their age, she would be grilling the shit out of them. Like, what's going on in your life? Why are you doing this? Da, da, da. But since it's her, it's like, okay, completely normal. And then she's like, well, you guys know that me and Mo are having a hard time. That's what she says.
Yeah. I mean, to her point, Sutton is not coming from a place of care.
Oh,
and
absolutely
concern.
not. No,
Like, at all.
No.
Absolutely no.
As evidenced by her saying, you already lost 2 sisters. You want to lose one more?
Crazy.
Yeah. And also, Kim's back. So
Yeah.
Loved
You're
it. She
wrong.
looked so good.
She's still fucking nuts, though.
Yeah, she's coloring on the walls.
I think she's on the sauce for life. I don't think she's ever going to be off the sauce.
Well, in her defense, she went through a lot of trauma growing up, so.
Yeah. Well, more Kim, please. She comes back next week. Okay, I did want to say this because they keep calling Anne-Marie Anna Marie. So I'm like, is her name
confused.
just spelled Anne-Marie? But she goes by Anna Marie.
I don't know. It's weird.
What is her name? Someone tell me. Someone find out. I wanted to send her a message because she like responds a lot. And I'm just
Also,
say,
turns out she's not a doctor, just so you guys know.
No, she's a nurse anesthetist.
Yeah, she's a nurse.
Who said she was a doctor?
They made it seem like she was a doctor to me.
She made it seem.
Yeah, like I didn't know she wasn't a doctor until I went and read it. So.
She said like I work in the medical field. But
yeah, well, she said when I put people to sleep.
I mean, she is like the highest paid nurse.
I mean, I'm good. I give her props for doing that.
She probably makes more than some doctors make.
Yes.
But still, she is a nurse anesthetist.
Okay, and I can't wait for next week. I'm loving this season. So,
samesies. I guess we're talking about Erica's upcoming residency already too. So
yeah,
good for her. Guess what? It's cool. Even if your tickets are only $1, it's cool. It's cool.
When's the show about her residency supposed to come out?
Oh, that's a good question. It's just a 2-part spinoff, so I bet it comes out right after Beverly Hills ends.
That would make sense.
Because it's just like a little two-part thingy, majig. Where'd they announce that? BravoCon? Was that where we found that out?
Yeah.
Seems like so long ago. It was only a month ago.
Really?
Time flies.
It was a month ago.
Crazy. Okay, Real Housewives of Miami. I did want to just say that Julia and Martino are really sweet.
They were super cute.
Cried.
They were cute.
I was crying.
It was very touching. You could tell they just love each other.
Yeah.
Well, I cried when Martino was crying because I could tell she's like not a crier, and then that made me tear up a little bit.
So it'd be like seeing Amanda cry.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would die. If Amanda cried, I would be bawling.
Bawling. Happen.
Bawling. Yeah, it wasn't a great episode, but I still like it. Like they're funny.
You know what I liked? The 3 Rolls Royces driving to Palm Beach in like a fucking caravan. That I was into. I'm like, that's fucking sick.
But like one was Lenny's and one was Jody's.
Was one? No, I think they were like, whose Rolls Royce is that? And they're like, it's got to be Jody's, but I'm pretty sure it was Lenny's. I don't think it was Jody's.
Lisa said.
Oh, she said one was driving. The one she was driving was Lenny's.
Yeah.
Well, she said it was our car.
Yeah, so they didn't bring Jody's.
Name.
Yeah.
Anyways, they're going up for the Aroma 360 event. I actually remember when they were up here for that too.
Okay.
But I think she does a store opening on Worth Avenue or wherever the store is up there. Anyways, Lisa shopping for apartments when she doesn't have a budget is my favorite.
That was hilarious.
That's the dream.
What's your budget? I really don't know.
I don't think it's going to be $7 million, hon.
No.
Not after this lawsuit's over. I think Jody's paying all her legal fees too.
Oh.
Because that was a thing earlier on, but now they've been dating for a long time. So I actually think because her not being able to pay was like a thing.
Do you guys think that she talks about Lenny too much? And we'll see next week if Kiki calls her out. So, I mean, Jody is going to get annoyed eventually, right? Like what?
She talks about everything too much. That's kind of Lisa's thing.
Okay.
Like she just talks too much. But yeah, I think eventually that's going to get worn out.
Yeah.
He's not your best friend. He's your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Well, it was like Gina on Orange County. Like, stop
talking
about your ex to your current man.
It's got to piss them off. It's got to be like, you want to still be with them because we don't need to be with me. That's what I would say.
So Lisa I can understand more than Gina because like Lisa's like in the thick of it.
Yeah, and he knew that when he met her. And I think he's really supportive, but it's going to get old real quick. They're trying to make, I'll just say what I think. I think they're trying to make this like Alexia not wanting to stay in a room with Julia some sort of homophobic thing. I don't like that because I feel like she just didn't want to not stay with Marisol. If that's like the bottom line.
Yeah, I see her and Marisol are like a package deal.
Yeah, why would she stay with Julia? Like that's weird.
Yeah,
not because Julia's a lesbian, because they're like not friends.
Yeah,
like,
and Marisol. And why wouldn't Julia stay with Adriana? Adriana's like her best friend, so I don't know.
I know. It's weird.
Weird.
It's weird. So I hope they don't try to make that a thing. I mean, I get it. She was like, I need to ask Todd. Then I kind of thought about it, and I'm like, okay, what if you were going on a trip and like you were going to share a room with a straight man? Would you tell your husband about that? Is that not the same as like sharing a room with a lesbian woman?
I don't think I don't know. That's for another podcast.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not giving an opinion. I'm just asking.
No,
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, like,
I don't
definitely,
know.
like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, teach their own, but I just think she didn't want to stay with her. I don't think it really
I
has
think she
anything
didn't
to do
want to
with
stay
her
with her.
I just want to
sexuality.
stay with Marisol. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm going on a trip with a group of people, I'm going to want to share a room with the person that I am the closest with.
Same.
Period.
Same.
Period.
Anyways, lots of good stuff coming up. Lots of great stuff. Darcy's going on vacation again.
Hey, toodles.
I'm going
Living
to
my
Disney.
dream.
I'm going to
Living
Disney
my
World
dream.
tomorrow.
Oh, have fun with that.
I like Disney World.
I'm not a fan. My husband always makes me go. I'm like, God, can we do something else? We have to go to Disney.
God, you're like soulless.
Doesn't cry. She doesn't like Disney.
I don't like Disney. I'm not into it. No.
Oh, I love it. I like it this time of year. It's very hard to get cheery in Florida.
Yeah.
So I go for the Christmas cheer. They have a lot of great decorations.
Jenna took me to my first and only visit to Disney.
Jenna and Joey. My husband and I
Joey.
were dating for literally a week. We dated for 1 week, and he drove the four of us up to Disney and back in the same day. That is like, yeah, he would never do that now. He was really trying to win me over.
I mean, it worked. He did it.
Yeah, it worked out. Anywho, anything else on Bravo?
I think we're good.
Bravo adjacent. All right, if you like what you heard here, follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow us on all of our socials. We are on Instagram at Bougie Bravo Bitches. Please go there and check out my Denise Richards compilation video because I'm really proud of it. We're also on TikTok. Oh yeah, I did compare Dorit.
That was my favorite.
Or not Dorit, Lisa Barlow to DMX when she said, "I'm like a bulldog." I felt that, and with everything in my body, I felt that. I'm like a bulldog. Anyways, follow us on TikTok at Bougie Bravo Bitches, on Threads at Bougie Bravo Bitches, on Twitter at Bougie Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group, and we also have a YouTube channel where I'm also going to make Darcy post the compilation video of Denise Richards. Please like and subscribe.
That's it, bitch.